This one is fun. This one is actually one that I could use my language expertise in. Like expertise, I couldn't say expertise. Iron Age. Do you know what language the Iron Age people spoke? You probably can guess. Yeah, and I knew that before I learned about the ancient history. This one, I had a lot of problems doing these example questions because, as you guys know, I use the browser to translate them into Welsh so that I can get a feel for how it's going to be like when I actually do the test. And some of the translations are, it's fine when they're not perfect, but sometimes there are actual problems that stop me from getting the right answer. Like this one: who was the first Danish king? So what it was referring to was who was the first Danish king that ruled England, but it translated to who was the first king of Denmark, which is a completely different question and completely irrelevant to to being British and then learning British history. I think there was something similar to that. Yeah, there is a common problem that happens with these translations, which is that so in English we have criminal offenses and civil offenses. If you don't know what they are, you need to learn about them, but you should probably. Most people probably do know. But in Welsh, civil offence is trosedd civil, and criminal offence is just trosedd, because trosedd already it's crime, but it implies. I mean, a crime is a criminal offence, so it is already encompasses criminal offence. So I got a true or false question that I'm not sure if I have a screenshot of where it asked is what is that, like, I don't know, let's say workplace discrimination, is that civil, is that a criminal offense? Why can't I say the word? Is that a criminal offense? And the answer is no, because it's civil, but in Welsh it translated to is that an offense, and I'm like, yeah, that is an offense. So that is that. I hope that doesn't happen in the exam, because I don't know what other way they could have asked that question that would make the question work. Quebecois French is my favorite kind of French. Yes, I love that as well. I love how it sounds. It's weird. I love how it feels to speak it. I live in the US, and I don't blame you for being scared. It is one of the reasons I'm not going there, but other reasons as well, like the fact that I need a visa, which is going to be very expensive and takes a lot of time, and it's a long flight that I have to pay for, and also I have to log off, but on another stream. I'll ask a million Polish. Okay, go for it at some other point. This is crazy. How long is the biotapestry? That's a very long boy. I didn't know that. The biotapestry is 70 meters. Let's find some of the other interesting ones I wanted to show you. This is really funny. This one felt like a hotel review. Like you book a hotel, it sends you an email saying, "So, how was the living condition like during your stay? Like, was it best in the world, very poor, acceptable, or average?" It's so funny. I mean, it makes sense. It was really bad. It was really, really bad. But also the way it's phrased, it feels like it's so subjective. It was really bad. But I mean, some people could have accepted it. It could be like, oh, it's yeah, that's normal. That's how you live. Edward White, the answer is 70, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna check again, just to be sure. It is 70 meters long. I'm sure that's something that historians legitimately debate. There are some things that are debatable in this test that you just have to take the book's word for it. There was something that came up. I don't remember what that was. Something came up where it is that the correct answer is actually factually wrong, but you just have to follow what the book says. Let me see. I think I texted my friend about this. It's fine. It'll come to me eventually. This is funny because This is like, I'm like, is this a joke? So who led a team to clone a mammal for the first time? And there was one option that's just the same guy twice. I'm like, is this a joke? Did he clone himself? Oh, this is difficult. How many Russian and Polish Jews came to Britain? That is difficult, but you will learn it. This one, because I mean, these streams is, for one, is to help me practice, but also to give you guys, especially the Brits among you guys, an idea of what I have to learn for the test. So, a very impressive hill fort can be seen today at Maiden Castle. So where is it? So I had to guess because I don't remember. I didn't remember seeing this in the book, but then I guessed it by process of elimination, because I don't think Danebury is a thing, is it? Anyone can confirm it? Does Danebury exist anywhere? And then I'm like, it doesn't feel like East Lothian or Cornwall. I would have heard of those if it's in Cornwall or near Edinburgh. So I went for Dorset. This one was another translation issue. So, which country invaded the Falklands, prompting the UK to send its naval force in defense? So obviously it's Argentina, right? But in the translation, prompt was translated to anok, which means encourage. So encourage is a very friendly sounding word. So I was like, okay, Argentina is not the UK's friend in this particular issue. So no way it's Argentina, right? So I just chose the UK's bestie, because it sounds like, oh, this country was like, UK, go for it. You can fight the Argentinians. And no, the answer is Argentina, because it was actually prompt in English. That's so annoying. I don't know if that's the best way to translate it in Welsh. But if it is, I know now. Yeah, it translates to encourage. So which country? I mean, so I should have seen that coming when it said invaded, which was also invaded or conquered in Welsh. But the encourage part really threw me off. That's a bizarre translation. Do you speak Welsh, John Freeman? Like, do you know if there's a better way to translate prompt the UK to send its naval force in defense? Which government was elected in 1945? I thought this was funny. UKIP. But yeah, I learned this from the play Nye. This one is I don't know if this is still going to be a question in the actual test, but who will remain the longest reigning monarch? This threw both me and my friend Samuel off, because it's future tense. So I was like, okay, so disregarding the last part, Elizabeth II was already, and is it, the longest reigning monarch. So she's not gonna be no, what's the word? Outdone? Yeah, she's not gonna be outdone by Victoria, who is already dead. So I was so confused by this one, but it's because this question was outdated. So when this question was set, Victoria would be the longest reigning monarch until this date. But it is so incredibly confusing. But now we know that Elizabeth II is the longest reigning one, and will probably remain forever. I do like the idea of France being go get him. I'm ethnically Welsh, if that's a thing, but I don't speak it. By speaking Welsh, you're making up for me. You can do it. You can also do it. So this, there was quite a few music questions, which is exciting, but this one threw me off because I knew some operas by Gilbert and Sullivan because I played in Pirates of Penzance, but I just didn't know the other ones. I just chose the one that sounded like pirates. I mean, HMS sounds like similar to pirates. This one I learned from my partner, which is amazing. She's helped me so much. She's not even taken the test, but she's taught me so much. Like this morning, we were on a call, and then she went through some like history, some Mary Queen of Scots lore with me. I'm like, how do you know all this stuff? You're not even taking the test. You're not even British. But she just happens to know all this stuff, and then she helps me out. This one annoyed me. I'm like, is it not enough that I know you're referring to Land's End to John O'Groats? Is that not enough for you? Is that really necessary that I know exactly how long that is. That's very bad phrasing for a question that could come up later in the future. I can do it, and I keep telling myself I should. You will do it eventually. Don't worry, you will do it. I'm sure. I'm sure about that. Oh, is that the end? Anyway, okay. So apparently that's the end. I think. No. That's fine. There's like more. There's Sikh stuff that I didn't know that I will know. Yeah, that was some interesting stuff that I found while I was doing questions off stream.